What's up? So you want to create content that gets clients. In this video, I'm going to tell you how exactly. I'm sitting here on a beautiful Sunday night after a long day at the beach, but I wanted to get this across to you because I'm seeing a lot of stuff around content, a lot of ideas that are being shared and thrown out that are actually unrealistic and not accurate. See, I've been creating content professionally since 2018. When I say professionally, I mean content to get clients, content to run my business, content to grow online. And for 2 years, I posted consistently. So 2018 to 2020, consistently, daily. Back then, I was trying to do long blog posts, emails, newsletter. Even I did some YouTube. If you scroll back into my channel, you might find something. And nothing. I got nothing. I got zero. But then in 2020, through content, I was able to grow, scale, and exit a six-figure performance coaching business, which is one of the most competitive niches in the world, performance and health. And we were selling very high-ticket programs to people who didn't have money. But we were able to do that through content. And since then, I helped approximately 52, 53 people build their businesses, build up their offers, and build up content around their offers to get clients. This is kind of my resume to tell you that we've done it. And here's the first thing that we've realized through doing that. The biggest mistake that is done for content is that people teach in content. I remember back then in 2020 when we built the business up, we never taught. Content was always an emotion. Content was always an insight. Our goal with content is to allow people to see the world in a different way. We didn't teach people. See, when you teach people, what happens is you scratch an itch. People are going to see your piece of content. People are going to see the value that you've put out. They're going to be like, interesting. I'm going to go and try that by myself. So they have an itch and you just scratch it. And a lot of people say, yeah, but people will say that was so valuable, and they would reach out to you and they would want to work with you. We've never done that. We've never had that. I've had clients in every single niche. It has never worked. So this idea of create content, it will get people reaching out to you because you gave so much value that is undeniable, it never happened. We track every single sales call that we've got. And the last couple of clients, I closed them completely in DMs. None of them said, I started working with you because your content is so valuable. None of them in the questionnaire that they filled before working with me were like, Arnold, I saw so much value from your work and I wanted to work with you. But everyone said, you made me think differently. You made me see the world from a different lens. You are different from everyone else. And this is what you need to understand when it comes to content. If you're creating content from a place of, I want to give people more value, I want to give people, I want to teach people, you're creating from the wrong mindset. You're creating from a completely wrong mindset. And the people who make that work are the people who have extremely high budgets and they're running ads in the back end and they're running outreach teams in the back end. But we don't want to run outreach teams. We don't want to chase people. We don't want to run ads. So to pull people into your content, from your content, to pull people, to get them to raise their hands, to want to work with you, your content has to get them closer to buying from you. This is the first thing that you need to understand. The second thing that you need to understand, and it took us a lot of time to understand it, is that everyone in the world, everyone out there, is looking to solve their problem. Every human being, you, me, sometimes it's not a human being, sometimes it's my dog over here. When he's hungry, he's looking to have food. Every human being has a problem that they are looking to solve. And most probably, if you're a coach, you solve some problems for your people. So with that assumption in mind, The only thing that is standing between them working with you is not that they don't want to solve the problem. It's not more value. The only thing that is standing between you and them, between them pulling out their credit cards, pulling out their pockets, and boom, wanting to work with you, is uncertainty around you, who you are as a human being, as a coach, as a consultant, and your method, the method that you use to get them results. This small insight that I just gave you cost me around $100,000. Even a bit more, I would say. I would say a bit more. The only thing that is standing between people wanting to work with you and working with you and giving you money is not their desire to solve the problem. Everyone wants to solve the problem. It's just that they're not certain that they want to solve it with you. That's the thing. The second thing is that they're not certain that they want to solve it using your specific method. If you even have a method, which is another problem with content. Great content, in my opinion, is you showing people that your process works fundamentally. But anyway, this is another story for another time. So, sorry. So the job of content is to create certainty in you as the coach, as the consultant, and in your method. Nothing else. The goal of content is not to show them the best lead gen strategies for 2025. The goal of content is not to show them how to remove their procrastination using a 6-step meditation routine. The goal of content is not to show them the best diets to lose 20 pounds of fat. The goal of content is to show them that you understand them, that you are a good human being that they would want to work with, that they would want to have dinner with, that they would want to be with for a long period of time, because this is the coaching industry. So people are paying you thousands of dollars to stay with you for 90 days, 6 months, a year maybe. The second thing, the goal is to show them that, hey, I have a process and I want you to take it. But before you take it, I want to prove to you that it works. Because if you're going to spend with me thousands of dollars, you should at least be confident that it works. Which takes us to point number 3. Cool. So now we understand that people don't buy because you're teaching them. People buy you because you change the way that they think. And the second point is that the only thing standing between you and them giving you money is you, who you are, and their uncertainty about you, and your method, their uncertainty about the method, the process, which takes us to point number 3. The biggest lie I would say right now is that if you post enough content, if you show up consistently, if you're there every single day, if you do all of the right things, money will come, clients will come. BS. Money doesn't come from content. Clients do not come from content. Money, clients come from offers. Okay? The money and the clients come from offer. Content is how you communicate your offer to the world. I'm going to give you a metaphor. Hopefully, it would make sense. I want you to imagine with me something. Your prospect. Think about the last lead that you spoke with. Think about him or her. His name or her name. Their face, how they look like. Think about them. Please do that with me, because you won't understand it unless you do it with me. Now, they're standing on the shore. Today I was at the beach. I took a bit of color. I'm still very white, but anyway, I'm pale. But anyway, they're standing on the shore of the beach, okay? And a mile away is an island. And this island has your offer. This island is a beautiful island, full of gold, full of possibilities, full of opportunities. The island is your offer. The island is the thing that will finally break them free, that will finally solve their biggest problem. That is this island. By the way, if you don't have a strong offer, this is another problem that we're not going to talk about right now. So the island is this dream destination, and they are standing on the shore. And the problem is that, well, how do I get there? I can't swim. It's too long. Okay. There are too many waves. The water is shark infested. The water, the journey between where people are and your offer, is their own mind, their uncertainty, their doubts, their skepticism, because they have the rights to have doubt. They have the rights to be skeptical. They have the rights to feel that I really don't know if I should spend $5,000 now. They have to write because they have worked hard for their money. Even someone who has multiple millions of dollars, and I've worked with people who have companies that you can't even fathom how much money they make. And the best companies in the world always know where their cash is going. And the greatest people and investors in the world always know where their cash is going. So even the people who have a lot of money, they want to know where their cash is going really well. So they have all of this doubt, they have all of those fears, skepticism, they have all of those options. There's so much competition in the market. And this is the water. This is this very hard water to cross. Now I want you to imagine your content as the safe boat. Your content is the safe boat that's gonna get your prospect, your lead, the person that you're thinking about of in your mind right now, from the shore to your offer safely. Content, the content's job is to remove all blocks, all objections, all fears around your offer even before people get to your offer. The content's job is to be the safe boat that gets people from the shore to your offer. The content's job is to remove the uncertainty, the doubt, the skepticism around you, around your method, around them and their ability to achieve it. And when they reach the island safely, the content's job is done. Now it's the job of your offer. The problem is that most people create content randomly, create offers randomly. They don't know how to link them. They don't know which objections to remove for their prospects in their content before they get to their offer. They don't know which content that would resonate and make sense to their people. So content feels like this guessing game. And then you watch a YouTube video of someone telling you the best way to create content is to follow this framework, this template, this strategy. When in reality, it's not the framework, it's not the template, it's not the strategy, it's the thinking. And now I gave you the thinking. Use the thinking, implement the thinking, and you'll never, never run out of clients, prospects, leads, and people to talk to. You'll never. Because once you think the right way, once your beliefs are in the right order, once you understand how things work, you're not a slave to a strategy anymore. You can control the strategies. You can control everything. You're not a slave to a trend. You create trends. You have power. Stop listening to strategies so much and start thinking right. Bye-bye.